Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. You know,
And
maybe
then I
not
aim
this
for
hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just
pitchers that
about
can hit.
flawless so far.
I like fucking making a pitcher rake.
Bounce to first.
Damn
King
it.
is right there. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Ryan Lawless will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Lee Clark comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base. The second for 1. On to first, a double play. Grant Green will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Squirrels lead it 1-0. Number 5 strides in now, and we'll
Damn,
see
I'm
if
up
he can
again.
come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's
We're
still a
leading
lot of
by
this
2.
game left, but
By
it
1,
is
I mean.
starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases
got a
are
hit with
loaded
him.
now with 2 away.
And things are starting to change for the worse out there. Now, this is a guy who hadn't given up a run until earlier this inning. And now all of a sudden, he's having a hard time getting anybody out. Looks to me like he's hit the wall.
Dan Daly stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Spin throw. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Raul Veras will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the
bottom
lineup,
of the
4,
inning.
5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1 and 2.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2 and 2. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Gone.
Stacy is in
They're
pursuit.
gone.
He
Oh,
makes
they're not
the
gone.
play.
Makes the
A
play.
fine running
Good
catch
shit.
to get the first out of the inning. Ron McNeil will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Russell Rhodes will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Nope, that's a ball.
Too high. And it's 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Binghamton leads it 2-1. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. He gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen.
I won't show you certain things as soon as I back out, so you might get like a blue screen as soon as I get back to the main menu.
Tonight, for my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.
Usually I just play when my pitcher only hits, but fuck it. More play. Try to sim that one.
And we welcome you back.
It's fucking late.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Binghamton. Alan Milton comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Alan Milton.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
It's a dark fucking pitcher there. That fucking catcher.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Eric, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
After the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball.
I'm playing one of the teams that's close to me right now.
A little late on the fastball,
Minor
but
team.
he's able to spoil that one off.
Erie Sea Wolves.
Another chance. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Drilled to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
And he takes strike 2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. With a moment now, let's take a look at how Binghamton will line it up defensively. It's brought to us by...
Yeah, I'm playing one of the teams that's also playing for Binghamton, New York.
Fielding teams in the league. They can go out and get the ball as well
Didn't
as
know that
anybody
either.
in all of
Fuck.
baseball. Makes pitching a lot easier.
Hit hard down the line.
Oh shit, Jake the Snake Roberts.
This is an old game too. It's not like Cam's 2018. Mine's 16.
Mm.
And here's a ball hit in the air.
Oh.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Clinton Orr set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
In there, strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Forkball misses, and it's 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. John Mayberry will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, his batting average is ugly, and his last 10 games have been ugly. Just 2 hits in his last 10.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, yeah, that's the pitch right there. If he keeps that sinker to the outside part of the plate, he's going to do just fine. If that thing flattens out just a little bit, or if he gets it towards the middle of the plate, it's going to be a long game.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And he's retired 1 away.
Batting sixth.
Bruce Dooley will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Daly is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Batting seventh.
Carlos Aguero will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Castilla. And that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. And we are tied 0-0. Drew Beckman will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Drew Beckman.
First delivery to him on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Boyce Barrios will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, guys, 1 good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Another one sent foul. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Alan Milton Stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Just too over-aggressive right now. They've got to dial this back a bit.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Miguel Silva is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Here's a swing, and oh, man.
Thank God.
Way out of here. A solo shot down the line in right. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0. Angelo Velasmil will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Hit well on the ground to first. Zapata scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
First baseman, Clinton Orr.
Clinton Orr digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
John Mayberry is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Nope.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. A bare-handed pickup in time.
Oh, what a play.
So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We played 4 full. Bruce Dooley comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Designated hitter, Bruce Dooley.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. Carlos Aguero is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Right there for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1 and 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Drew Beckman in now. He went down looking in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Sinker, one ball, one strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Boyce Barrios would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Boyce Barrios, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. The Sea-Wolves lead it 1-0. Alan Milton will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. On the ground to the left side. Calderon fields it cleanly, and a rather easy first out. Miguel Silva will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. In there at the knees, strike 1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Standing in now, Angelo Velasno pitches a cold strike. The throw might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely. On the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. He'll come home with it, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Clinton Orr steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Goddamn. Doing shitty right now. Guys are hitting everything I'm throwing.
Mayberry will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play,
and the throw is in time to get him to retire the
double play, I like that.
Bruce Dooley steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Bruce Dooley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out in front of it, strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th. Skipper out of the dugout making the...
Well, we got pulled out.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our top player of the game award?
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
Binghamton Max.
So that'll just about do it.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting off in the National League East, the Metropolitans got together to allow 4 hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 4-0. The White Sox combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 2-1. Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the NL East, the Buccos amassed 14 hits in the game as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 8-6. The Toronto Blue Jays amassed an impressive 6 home runs in the game as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 7-6. A.J. Pierzynski had a great day driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping lead Atlanta past the Reds 8-7. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Cubs allowed only 5 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 5-1. The Marlins combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 2-0. Seth Maness
Ron Herman will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Frank Reese ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, and this ball's hit right down the line, and not fair by a whole lot. You can see the umpire right on it to make the call. He gets it right as this ball is fair by not more than a foot or so.
Henry Taylor is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2-1. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Got him. Stepping in, Pedro Silva. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over.
Dude was dark. I can barely see his fingers. Showing me pitches. Oh yeah. Definitely going to the playoffs with this team.
Hell yeah.
That's my favorite time to play, man. You get double XP and shit.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on
Oh,
the
my
air.
luck, they might
Tonight
fucking
it's the
burn me
third
up
of
to
this
fucking
four-game
AAA
weekend series
by then.
between the Binghamton Mets
So I won't be able to go
and
play.
the Portland Sea Dogs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's the
Into this one is Mr. Clutch. And
See, I
this
wish
guy
they had like,
carrying a batting
they could
average
do like a
with runners
franchise for
scoring
this.
position over 50. That's pretty reliable, so he could definitely be an impact player in this game.
hit down the third base line.
Madden does it.
It's 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And Eric, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one.
MLB
What's this
used to
club
have
need to focus
franchise.
on here this evening,
I don't
Steve?
know what happened to
Well,
it.
we all know they're going to try to hit the ball out of the park.
Well, I know this game has it.
They have the power to score at any moment up and down
They could
that
stop
lineup, and they have a very
18 the new
dangerous
ones
middle
to
of the order.
they don't have
Into
it.
the windup, here comes
Took
the
it out.
0-1. High pop-up. Tejada settles under it near second, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third.
Chris Dominguez gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Binghamton leads it 2-0. Billy Allsweed will lead things off here with his guys down 7 in the early going. Steve Lyons, how do you come back from a deficit like that?
Well, I think slowly. I mean, yeah, ideally a 10-run inning would be great, but you've got time on your side. You don't need to try to get it all back at once. Just peck away. A couple runs here, a couple runs there. Get yourself into slam range. That's 4 runs down.
Wow.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Travis Royer will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, his numbers have been kind of ugly for the entire season, but guess what? Over his last 10 games, he's hitting over 400.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Spanos is in pursuit. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Sergio Sanchez is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Forkball's in there for strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left.
Oh, goddamn.
And that's through for a hit. Sandy Leon will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking at it.
You're going to throw walking me odd ones?
Hard hit ball to second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Boy, what a great job getting vertical right there. He takes away the hit, and he probably saved a run, too. That's all about being ready on every pitch, because you never know when a shot like that is headed your way.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Takes this the other way to right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. And Binghamton is out in front, 7-0.
Still watching?
Eric Blum is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd
Actually,
inning,
now if I
maybe
make the
asked to
second,
work
to
for a
click on
while.
something, I'll come back.
No problem, man. I just was wondering. You're going to be watching the other team play. I mean, my guy's bat. I'll be batting.
Base hit and later scoring the first time around.
Well, everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And did he go around?
That's what I hate about my PlayStation, dude. I'm pretty sure you get the same thing, but it depends on where you're at in your house. Fucking, like, since I'm in such a small room, I had it before when the last place at my grandma's. But my fucking PlayStation, man, heats up my fucking house, dude. Or it heats up my room at least. Well, I know in the wintertime I'm gonna be fucking straight.
A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's
Fucking,
one thing
I just
to
opened my
miss your
bedroom
spot
door because my
out
cousin
of the
just
zone,
left for
but
work and
you
shit.
miss
I opened the
in the
bedroom
zone,
door and a
especially
cold
after
rush of
you
cold
tend to
air
get
just
hurt.
pours in my room, and it's like,
Hit
oh.
Like, oh, it's cold? You don't like that?
Oh, I know, I love it. Man, it was all hot and muggy and shit. That's what I'm getting at. I'm about to start, you know, not that I'm sweating or anything, but like I'm at that point where I feel like if it's a degree higher or 2, then I'm going to start sweating.
Huh. What'd you say there at the end? I couldn't hear you. I was trying to adjust my shit.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I just listening to myself on your broadcast, and I don't even know what I just said.
Right there. Jumping in right out of the bullpen.
Fucking,
Wake up, everybody.
About the cold draft when you open your door because your cousin just left for work.
Good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not
told
too
everything.
familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Well, that's what he said.
You the black one?
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. 2-2 now.
My team's crushing them right now. I figured we'd probably see some action.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Dominguez moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
I don't really watch baseball till the playoffs and shit. And apparently, and I laugh, the Cubs went from having the best fucking record in fucking the NL to fucking losing it a day before the playoffs and then losing to the fucking Brewers or somebody in the wild card round. So they went from the fucking being the best team to being out of the playoffs in 2 days.
That happens though in baseball though.
Off the plate,
That's
1
crazy.
ball, 1 strike.
People were figuring out what they were doing.
Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Yeah, my buddy's a Braves fan. He wants them to win. Like, yeah, cool.
2-2 now with 2 away in the bases.
We gotta get
empty.
over the Red Sox.
Grounder down the line at third. He's out. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this.
I like how you can watch the people in the stands just get up out of their seats and walk away.
Sometimes if there's a pitch or a ball hit over towards where someone can reach it, sometimes someone falls out reaching for the ball.
Well, this is 16, but the graphics are awesome. Fucking dirt flying up, little chunks and shit as you're sliding.
Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ray Nunez will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Come on, dude.
1 ball, no strike. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Smoked on the ground, left side.
Good grounder for double play. I don't want to get it.
Kirby Montañez in now, popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Here comes the 1-0.
Might just say you hit that
Shot
right on the
fouled
mark.
at the plate, strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that is through into left field. A base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold
Watch,
that runner.
grand slam here in a minute.
We'll dig in here with the
grand
bases loaded
slam.
now. And their best
I mean, against me
opportunity
too,
yet
I
to get on
feel
the
it.
board.
They've had a few chances and come up empty, so they can't let this one get away from them.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Oh, ball
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it 7-1 now. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Billy Allsweed drives forward with the bases loaded, and a big hit here could at least get him a little closer in this one. Belted high in the air out to left.
Damn.
Ranging back, still going back, and just
Oh my God.
Damn, that catcher sucks.
off the wall.
Yeah, he does.
I forget, like, I'm before you. Like, you're already, like, 2 plays ahead probably where I'm at, but I just watched the fucking, like, the grand slam, dude hits it, fucking threw it to the catcher, catcher missed it. Oh, damn, that hit the wall.
And it's been sort of a domino effect here in this half inning. Nobody wants to be the first guy to make an out, and so far, nobody has.
Another one fouled off,
Ooh,
and he's quickly
pitching the
behind
shot.
0-2. hard hit toward the hole.
Come on, man.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. One run is scored. Right there. The tag, and he is out at the plate.
Well, the runner from third winds up
Leave your sister alone.
on the base hit here, but they try
Sit there,
to
be
raise
quiet.
the second run,
Or you can go back in your room.
The throw's going to wind up nailing him at home plate.
Sergio Sanchez will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really
He's
started
out.
to unravel quickly
Yep.
from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Line to the right side. This will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Sandy Leon stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out. Starts him out with a forkball for a strike.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it
Sandy
again.
Leon.
Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. So 3 runs on 6 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 3 innings complete.
Showed you some action in there, didn't I?
Leading off the inning, Chris Veras, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Are these like little league people real people
Just
too,
a bit
or
late,
they
he's
just like
falling
make up
behind,
guys?
0-2.
I don't really know.
Because it'd be neat if they actually took their time and these
Into
are
the
all
lineup,
like
here comes the
little
0-2
people, you know what I mean? Like little
Yeah.
league players and shit,
Reaches for
triple A,
one out of
double
the
A,
zone and
single A.
misses rather badly for the first out.
I think they actually are. I mean, this is the double A.
You know
You know what I
seems
mean?
like
Double A
every time
actual
we check
team,
these
I
out
would
in slow
think.
motion, it always looks
Yeah,
like
I'd hope
the
they
bat
have the
breaks
actual
plane.
player too.
Look here,
Yeah,
sure enough,
it's probably
I don't
this-
think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the
Because
right
it's not
call.
the real picture. I don't know if they make them actually the same. But I think they're making them the same color.
As the first pitch misses
Like
to
that
him,
guy-
it's ball 1.
The guy looks a little dark for Mexican. I don't know about Jose Chavez, but not as dark as my fucking catcher right now.
Sinking liner toward left. And that's in for his second hit of the
I didn't know in that
afternoon.
pitching meter you're supposed to hit the green on the top and then hit the fucking bar when it swings back around. I'd always thought
This
you'd
is
let the
what
bar go to
folks
the
mean
top,
when
then
they
you hit the
talk
red,
about
and then
the
when it
timing
coming
of
out. I
fastball.
thought you hitting the red would
Looks
be the
at the
most
first
power.
pitch, just
Yeah,
get
it
a
does.
feel for the speed,
But it
the
also
movement,
means
and then when it comes again,
you're using
now
more
he knows how to handle it.
energy.
Hard.
That's what they taught me in 15.
Stepping in now,
I didn't
Ray
know that.
Nunez. As the first pitch to
I
him runs a
played
bit inside
MLB
for ball 1.
Since actually I had 16 on the PS3.
And
I
not
had
quite
this
at
game
that
on
point
the
either.
PS3.
It's 2-0.
But I only
You've
played
got a
it for like a
6-run
month
lead out there, and
before I
there's
got my
no
PS4.
reason not to
So
come right
it's
at
just
you.
like
Swing
It's been like
line
a wasted
drive.
buy.
That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 9-4 ball game.
The second hit of the ball game for him right there. This one's an RBI triple, and he's in scoring position himself with just one away.
might get extra bases.
Kirby
Throw that
Montañez
fucking
comes
ball.
on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker
Damn,
baller
dude.
out there, you just
I felt like
conditioned
it took
to
them
always
like a
look for
minute just to
something
pick
down,
the
so
ball
he can
up.
surprise you with that high
Like,
fastball,
Yep.
maybe four seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Catch made in left.
Oh,
Here
made
comes
it.
the runner for the plate. And he will get in to score. And the run batted in on the sacrifice
Well, it's
fly.
only the fucking 4th inning. I feel like it's the 9th already.
Will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. In there, no balls and a strike.
You just keep throwing fastball. That dude just ran in.
Ripped
What the
down the
fuck?
line. But this will get foul for strike 2. it off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
Okay, and that
so
shit.
they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no... Billy Allsweed comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball. Hit out towards second.
Hey, wow.
Jackson.
You guys can catch a ground ball.
1 gone. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Travis Royer is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1, and he lays off for ball 1.
Well, you're not going to get that call if you've been all over the place. Now, if I'm pitching, I want that call, but at this point, no, he hasn't earned it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Sergio Sanchez digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
I think that was the fork ball there, but it's a ball 1-1.
Man, dude does not like me.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
There ain't no fucking ball.
Well toward right center field. Spanos ranging back. But
That's y'all. See, listen, yeah, you.
Just shy of the wall, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
He don't like you. He's a piece of shit. That fucking ball was in the fucking.
In the strike zone.
Yeah, I know. Been a problem for him, but this is right out over the plate, and this might help him get back into a positive state of mind.
Sandy Leon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Spanos.
Come on now, catch this shit.
And the inning is over.
Thank you.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday baseball.
Oh damn! I know none of this. Give me them fast pitches, because you gotta pull one out your ass. Damn, dude. I hope. Yeah, good.
Gets things started here in the 6th for the home team.
My catcher is freaking
shitty.
Yeah, his overall's 50, and he's like 20.
Oh, he's a 50-50 player.
Yeah. So he tells me what pitch to pick. So.
And he's the one just telling you to throw a fucking fastball every fucking.
Yep. So
don't listen to him.
See that one time I switched it up, I got a strikeout.
Mhm. Well, I gotta wait. I gotta look at it. Okay. No, to say you gotta switch it up. You need to start throwing some fucking sinkers or some shit. Like, do you get to choose what type of pitches your pitcher can do, or you have to earn them or some shit? How does that work?
You get first. You only get 3, and the more XP you earn, like you get 300 XP to get a new pitch. And you get to pick them. You get to pick your first 3 and your rest of them. I like a good knuckleball.
0-1 count. Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I got the count. 0-2.
Hit hard back up the middle. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
It's been a game of offense so far, so no surprise the leadoff man's on base again. So let's see what we've got in store for us this time around.
They pulled me out. Do we win or lose? We won.
This guy
right here, player of the game.
Recipient of our Tops Player of the Game award.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. But you'd have to say he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
Another person watching now, too.
Yeah, yeah.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. He's been a really tough out this year, bringing an on-base percentage over 400 into the game, so I have a feeling he could be a key player in this one when it's all said and done.
Number 5, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the 4s, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
And something's going to have to give here in Game 1 because both of these teams come in riding winning streaks. They've played some of their best baseball this season, so this is set up to be an exciting series.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I know they're hoping to get more production out of that 7-hole these days. His average is under 250 in the last 10 ball games. He just looked uncomfortable at the plate over that time.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Chris Dominguez will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One 0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
Oh, yeah, that's the pitch right there. If he keeps that sinker to the outside part of the plate, he's going to do just fine.
I got the count.
If that thing flattens out just a little bit, or if he gets it towards the middle of the plate, it's going to be a long game.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Billy Allsweed will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And he takes a pitch that's
You gonna play with those? Play those in your room.
Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. in the air out to center field. Spanos waits on it. He's got it one away.
Batting fifth. Third
Travis
baseman,
Royer will
Travis
stand in now.
Royer.
Still struggling to get anything going offensively.
And you know what, guys? It's just not getting a whole lot better for this guy either. He's hitting under 230 over his last 10 games.
And he takes strike two.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Ball too high. 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Set to deal on a ball
Sounds so
and two
terrible,
strikes.
dude. I grew up loving
Grounded to
Steve
third.
Harvey.
Calderon scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Brandy,
Sergio Sanchez.
daughter. I mean,
strides
I can say
forward
now
with
she's
a
old enough.
hot bat in his
She's
hands.
fine as
Great
fuck.
numbers over the past few
She
games.
is gorgeous.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Sandy Leon leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this
Good.
might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Chris Veras steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Nope.
Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Andy Frederickson will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Ray Nunez will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. It's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fork ball. 1-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Binghamton leads it 1. Kirby Montañez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
In there, no balls and a strike.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Chris Dominguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
And you'd think for as hot as this guy's been over the last few games, they might be treading carefully. They're coming right after him, and now they've got him in an 0-2 hole.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. At the plate, Billy Allsweed. He flew out in his last at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Man, I must not be paying attention or something. What the fuck? How the fuck is it 1-0?
This is
There's
pulled
another
into
game?
right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
1-0. I haven't showed you my hitting.
Runners at second and third following the one-out
My
double.
team had got a run in.
Well, the
I'm
average
only
is
pitching.
Really not where he wants it to be, but you wouldn't know it by that swing right there. Pitch selection
I
is kind
thought,
of
but
broken
I thought
for
the
him,
score
but
was
this
like
is right all over the
fucking
plate.
9-4.
This might help him
This
get
is
back
a
to
different game.
positive state of mind.
Oh. Okay.
Stepping in
saying.
now,
I'm confused
Travis
myself right
Royer, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Runners are at second and third with one down. Hit hard on the ground to second. Daly ranges to his right, and the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Center fielder. Sergio.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
The catcher.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Sandy Leon steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half. Sandy Leon heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
The catcher. Number 3. Sandy.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball hit high and deep, heading toward the corner in left. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. Here's the 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
The batter, number 4.
Chris Veras in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always
He
thought
dropped
if
it.
you're
What
pretty
the
sure
fuck?
a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
1-2.
Yeah, still a little late with that swing. He's got to get going a little sooner.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
In a game like this, you hope that the bottom half of your order can pick up the slack here. But this isn't going to help much. Go grab some bench.
Into the box, Andy Frederickson, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. The relay throw, and he is in there. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ray Nunez stands in as he looks at ball one here. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Kirby Montañez will stand in now. He's struck out and
Yeah, your shirt's on backwards.
2 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Alex Griggs is going to take over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him.
I don't remember. He's the one that had it.